Good day, dear visitors and guests of this stunning country called Colombia and the chosen part of you, the Boyacá department. The word Boyacá comes originally from our indigenous tribes, the Chibchas, which means, Boyacá means close to the cacique, or in English, close to the royal mantle. Boyacá is known as the land of freedom because this region was the scene of a series of battles, which led to Colombia's independence from Spain, on the name of our liberator Simon Bolivar. So I introduce myself to you. My name is Karen Gochak. I will be today your tourist guide and I will explain everything to you from culture and social to geography and biodiversity of this Boyacá landscape. Great, so I will show you the map of Boyacá so you can recognize Boyacá is the green area. So here it is. It's located in the Andean region over the mountains of the Eastern Cordillera. It borders with 8 departments. To the north, Santander, Arauca and Casanare. To the east, Cundinamarca and Meta to the south, and Caldas and Antioquia to the west. The floral fauna sanctuary of the Lake Iguaque is located in the center department. So, the most beautiful paramo in the world is Ocheta Paramo, is in the northeast of Boyacá, and the western end of the department extends to the principal river of Colombia, which is the Meta, which flows in this direction. It descends, here it is, like here's Barranquilla and Santa Marta, so it flows this way. Okay, and it's called Magdalena. So now we'll tell you about the area of Boyacá. It's covering a total of 189,000 square kilometers. There is also an active volcano zone, which is called Volcanic Complex of Paipa Isa, and it has a water sulfur flow. Great. So the capital of Boyacá is the town of Tunja. I will explain later about this town. So now we come to the biodiversity of the Boyacá department. There is a great variety of animal species in Boyacá. Some are mammals, amphibians, and birds. We have many exotic species. You can find an amount of 157 of them. There are many endemic ones, a total of 907 species. And finally, you can encounter 91 species that are endangered. From those 91, there are 24 that are in really critical danger of extinction. We also have plants. After research work, the results focus the discovery of 345 species described in detail, very detailed, in their distribution and habitat, like International Union for Conservation of Nature. So I will talk to you now about the vulnerable and endangered plants. So among the naturalized species, we can find the Malifera indica, native to Asia, known as the mango. The mango is very threatened here on this place, and also the Asian plant known as the banana that you can eat. There are many species that were vulnerable and need more protection. So the main threats, what are the main threats? Species are deforestation, fragmentation, destruction of natural habitat. Meanwhile, the families like the Rubicaceae and the Fabaceae are the most common endemic plants on that region. Great, so I will tell you now about the places you can visit. So first of them is Villa de Leyva. It's a beautiful colonial town. It has lots of fossils because in the past it was covered by the ocean. So there's even a museum now called the Dinosaur Museum. And it's beautiful because it's covered on cobbled streets and there are a lot of exotic restaurants. You can also do horse riding on the place. You can also find lots of art and culture. Okay, so then we have the Paipa town, which is called to be the most relaxing town of whole Colombia, because if you remember, it's covered by a volcano. So it has a lot of thermal waters, which is natural from the magma that's going hot. So yeah, you can go there, find different spas, different thermal baths from all prices to low to high, and relax. It's a beautiful place. They also have a lake of Tota, so it's great. And now I'm going to tell you about Tunja, which is the capital. So it's the capital of Boyacá department, and it lays in the central province of Boyacá. So it has like around, this is 2019, it has like 172,000 inhabitants. So yes. Okay, great. And its natural climate, the average is like 10 degrees. And the humidity is of 87%. This town was founded the 6th of August of 1539, so that means 480 years ago. So it has an elevation of 2,810 meters. Great. So now I'm going to talk about Isa town, which is also a volcanic town. The place of Isa is a town and municipality of Boyacá. Its foundation day is very new. It's just 1956, so just like 60 or 70 years ago. It lays 2,560 meters above the sea level. It's a very small population of 2,349 inhabitants. It's so famous because it was inhabited by the Muisca tribe indigenous people. So Isa means in Muisca place of healing, and it's nicknamed the green spot of Boyacá by the Spaniards. So great. So I come to a very, very beautiful place, which is called the Sierra Nevada del Cocuy, Chita o Guaycan National Park. So I will tell you about the geography of this place. So it offers snowy mountains. It's known for its high altitude glaciers. Frailejones. It is an alien wave plant that just exists in Colombia and in Ecuador. So I will show you the highest peak, which is called the Ritacubo Blanco. So here it is. This is the Ritacubo Blanco. Its altitude is 5,410 meters above sea level. So it's the third highest snowy peak in whole Colombia. You will also find jungles, valleys, glacial lakes, highland moors, and streams. So the average temperature oscillates between 1 degree and 20 degrees, depending on the altitude of the mountain, of course. The higher you go, the lower the temperature will be. And you can enjoy 50 km of amazing treks. So the park spans in an area of 3,060 square kilometers. So yes, and it's protected by the SINAP. So that's a government place of protection of natural areas. So I will tell you about the biodiversity of the Cocuy. We have the most endangered species you will find on the Cocuy are these lizards. So these lizards are called stratos, and they are very endangered. So they have green-blue colors, as you can see, green-blue colors, and can separate their tail if they feel endangered. So here you can see this exemplar. So the geography and biodiversity of the Natural Park of the Cocuy, as I told you before, is protected by the CINAP, National System of Protected Areas. So they conserve the biodiversity with a special law 165 of 1994. So the CINAP is in charge of protecting all the species of the fauna and flora on this area. And they establish laws and programs, so we need to respect all these zones. Great. So I will talk about the gastronomy of Boyacá. So Colombian cuisine is rich and diverse, thanks to the geographical variety at tropical climates. So there's like a hearty stew they prepare in all Colombia. And this one is called the cocido. In this region is the cocido boyacense. You will see that it was influenced by different immigrant tribes, like the Indians, the Africans, and the Spanish ones. So I will show you this cocido boyacense, if I find it. Well, I didn't find it. Ah, no, yes, here it is. Here it is. So this is the cocido boyacense. So it's typically made of pork, beef, and chicken, and vegetables like plantains, potatoes, and tubers by the names of nabos, cubias, ibias, and habas. So I invite you all to order this plate, delicious plate, if any place, and enjoy your stay in Boyacá. Let's respect the laws and let's respect the areas protected by the CINAP. Thank you very much and have a wonderful time.